Good evening, church family. Well, in January when we had our annual meeting, it was just no way that we could have possibly conceived the fact that in July we would be in a completely different building, and yet here we are. And there are so many people to thank, too many right here at this second, that have pulled together to work so hard, to accumulate things, put things together. If you haven't seen the pictures, you can go on our Facebook page. It looks fantastic. And so we look so very forward to our first Sunday in the new building tomorrow. It's just going to be a great time. We're going to have Sunday school at 9:45. Worship's going to begin at 10:45. We're going to have our dinner on the grounds afterwards. For Sunday school, we're going to be looking at Dr. Lawson on the big screen. And I started out Monday with the next text in Colossians. But of course, this was just another very eventful week. And I realized by Tuesday that I wasn't going to be able to make that happen. But as it works out, I looked at the text in John 1, verses 1 through 5. And I said, this is a great text to kind of lay a foundation in this building. And it's definitely the definition of who Jesus is. There's no better text that could be preached. And so we're going to look at that tomorrow as well. Down through the week, if you've been keeping up with the situation with the governor and his now vetoing of the three bills, we got a lot to talk about. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. But long story short, what's going to work out for us is a phone call, just flooding phone lines of senators and state reps on the Republican side for a veto override session. Those politicians are going to get in the mail their ballots to decide whether or not there's going to be a veto override session. And they have to mail them in within 10 days. And so we want to flood the phone lines. I'm working on getting some posts together and some group emails and things to alert the pastors that signed our letter to the governor, and we're hoping to be able to get these legislators to go ahead and vote for the session. And then once they get in the session, and as I talked to State Representative Hodges today, she said, if they vote for the session, more than likely they're going to vote for the veto override. And so the governor has been at work, and what I understand, behind the scenes trying to cut deals with certain political people in order to make this not happen. He doesn't even want the session to happen. So we need to pray, and we need to act. And I'll talk more about this with you tomorrow. We're looking so forward. Invite somebody to come to church to our first Sunday at 10440 Hooper Road, corner of Hooper and Lovett, right here in the heart of Central, Providence Baptist Church, new location. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Good night and God bless.